Fine, yeah. Mhm. I've never won, Jackie.
Oh, you still didn't win this time. It's Miss Emma, which I know she was in Italy. Emma Bayoso. I doubt she'll be on. No, she's all the way in Italy traveling right now.
Who is it? Who won?
We have an office in Italy. Miss Emma Bayoso. Probably.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Jackie.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, Emma Bayoso won.
Oh, good for him. Yeah,
But she's over in Italy, so she's not
that's
on Zoom.
okay. That's all right. I'd miss the drawing for Italy as well.
Heck yeah. I only know because I see it all over Snap. So I was on the Axon Zoom training this morning. And I've been on with Axon most of yesterday and today, working on our CDAs. There is changes coming. We will be moving to Sky Slope in the coming weeks. They'll be doing the Sky Slope training for the agents next week on the Wednesday morning huddle. So Sky Slope is a compliance platform as well as an additional platform where you can generate your offers and send out for signings. So every now and then when you're doing an escrow with like Nelson or Bloom, you'll see that the documents came to you from SkySlope. That's a platform that many brokerages use. Personally, I still keep all my stuff in car. But you'll have the option if you want to write up your offers in SkySlope, you can. So they'll be doing a training to show us more or less what it does for us on the agent platform. TCs and anyone that does their own files will need to be popping into the dot loop trainings, which are changing into SkySlope along with Deal Desk and all those other TC trainings itself in order to acclimate and get ourselves ready. So personally, I will be in there doing those trainings myself. So that way we got you guys taken care of. So, i.e., you have more accounts coming your way to sign up for. Yay!
But I know the agents who have used SkySlope love SkySlope. They like it a lot better than the dot loop. So the girls that used that before, when they heard we were going to SkySlope, they were really, really happy. And again, oh, Anna's texting with me. She loves SkySlope, loved it. I would encourage all agents to use a TC. And then the TC, Leticia likes it too. And I think Cindy Correa liked it. Yes, okay, Cindy's there too. Yeah, so Sky Slope sounds like it's a positive change. I won't be using it because I always use a TC. And so I just encourage agents not to get bogged down with TC. If the time you're spending to TC your own files, you should be doing lead gen, and then you would get more deals. But again, it's up to you. It's not my decision, but I have never TC'd my own files, nor do I want to. I know how. I could do it, but I choose not to because I think my time is better spent elsewhere.
We'll still have the ability to use car though without an issue, right?
Yeah.
Correct. The only time you'll have issue with car is if you don't pay your dues. But otherwise, your car will always remain accessible as long as you continue to pay your dues. Yes, Chris.
Are you saying that we don't have to pay car RVs anymore? We can use SkySlope instead?
No, your SkySlope will not work if you did not pay your car dues. Because you won't have access to the forms. And that's the same case with dot loop. So like when you go into dot loop, for those that did, like when you go to sign up and start creating a contract, it makes you put in your NRDS number, which is your National Realtor Identification Number, and it verifies there that you have the license to access those contracts. Yes, Jim.
Asking for a friend, because this is not me, but let's say someone who doesn't know a hill of beans about dot loop. Why would we use dot loop And how and why would we use it in place of car or?
Oh, the only real reason why you would, in a sense, the broker would want you to, because every time you write a contract or document, the broker automatically has a copy. The reason why Sarah and I never really enforce that is because usually most of you trust Jackie enough to give her your password and username. So if I ever need your forms, I kind of have access because most of you have already given me access. And if you haven't given me access, you usually willingly give it anyways. But bulk of our people trust me enough that they do. And then so that's the reason why the broker would prefer agents to use it more. Some agents use it more because they do like the flow of it better. Some find it easier and smoother just to have it all in that one spot.
Okay.
So-
If you use a TC, it doesn't matter, right?
Correct. Your TC pretty much controls it. The only time it really matters for the agents is most of the time is we're not using our TC to write up our offer. So to switch an agent from using car to SkySlope, to me, that's too much change on an agent. So I'd rather keep you with what you're comfortable with, which is go ahead, keep using your car forms, and the TC will put it where it needs to go, whether it's SkySlope or dot loop. So they will be going through the trainings to know which one goes where. Because basically, as of this week, still everything still goes into dot loop. Beginning in like about 2 to 3 weeks, everything goes into SkySlope.
So for those of us who just use the TC, there's really, it's gonna affect us all.
Nope. The only thing that will affect you is when TC tells you what's your username and password for SkySlope, you're gonna say, "Let me set it up, and here you go," or "Set it up for me, please." But yes, we will take care of that for you. And then the onboarding, so once again, I just mentioned SkySlope. So the onboarding, if you haven't been creating your accounts, such as your Accent email, your Lofty, please reach out to me and we can try to coordinate a time to do over the phone and get it knocked out. It takes about, give or take, 15 to 20 minutes if we're on a call to get through just setting up the accounts. But that's only setting up. I'm not going to go too far deep into the accounts itself. It's just get your username and your password so you can get it to your TC so they have it. Keep in mind, so Accent Realty is our brokerage name. Our DRE number is the brokerage Accent Realty number. If your files were created accidentally with the downtown information or the downtown DRE number, we need to make sure we're using the agency confirmation form to make the correction. And at first, I figured it wouldn't be a problem because my goal was that by February, we were going to be back to downtown Realty, but our paperwork was not allowed because it wasn't done right. Well, they wanted more. So I had to file our DBAs with Riverside. And then once those are approved, then I can refile with the DRE. So it will be taking longer based off timeline. I figure it'll be somewhere between April and May that we'll be back into compliant where our car forms can say downtown Realty. Our marketing, you're fine. Just, it's okay. Don't bother wasting time changing business cards, anything like that. Like, we're good there. Just on our contracts and forms, make sure it's saying accent there. And then for that, if on all our accent forms, make sure we're also having that affiliated business form filled out. TCs are already aware of this, but in case, if anything, do your part when you're doing your contracts that it's so. Yes, Chris.
So we don't have to mess with our business cards, we don't have to add accent anywhere,
No.
mess with any of that stuff, they're still.
You know, because so like by the time someone decides to report you for it, realistically by April, May, our DBA will be back on file. So we should be fine. So likelihood of we'll fly under the radar still. So there's no point of making that large investment of changing everything. Just the where it really matters is your actual contracts. Okay. And then when it comes down to your address, DRE does have our 3 offices already on registered for Accent, so you can use our address. It doesn't have to have that Tiger Lily address. You can continue to put our Porterville, Visalia, or Exeter address, okay? And then if
Jackie, I have a
there's ever,
question.
Yes, Miss Leticia?
Okay, so when you have, if we have a contract, because I thought we had went back to downtown realty already. So if I have contracts out right now, do I just need to do an addendum to make that change, or what are you recommending?
You use the agency confirmation form. So that would be your addendum, but you don't use just a basic addendum. You use the agency confirmation. So that way you're there stipulating Accent Realty represents the principal, i.e. buyer or seller, and make sure it has the proper DRE number.
And that's located in car forms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then the other one that the affiliated one that you said we need to do too, like, is, where do we find that one?
That one is in your dot loop and it was emailed out the other week and it will be emailed out again today.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Use that if we're using an Excel limiter or?
No, every deal. Because even if they don't use an Excel lender, if at some point they end up using the Agenta title or the Turbo insurance, they are all affiliated with through the umbrella with Accent itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's better to just have it.
Anywhere.
Technically not in our car forms. So, because in our marketing aspect, we'll be okay. It's just that we will be changing back to downtown Realty once they approve our DBAs. Guess what?
And for those of us that don't ever log into Dotloop to find this form, you're emailing it and we can save it on our computer or save it in a template on car forms. Just
Correct.
like the local option.
Yes.
Disclosure, so we can just save it in the car forms in a template so that we don't have to look for it.
Correct. Yes. So it can be saved and uploaded into your zip forms and made part of your templates. So if you haven't done so yourself, you can ask your TC to do it for you. Pretty much they should be very much capable of helping update your templates. The reason why we didn't right away update your templates because we're planning it's going to be quick. We'll be back to downtown quickly. What's the point of doing the double step? But at this point, we do need to switch it because it'll be a while out before we're back to being officially downtown realty and compliant.
Yeah, I was just kind of confused a little bit about my contract in Fresno has Accent Realty all over it,
Mhm.
and the Simon's Ground says Downtown Realty. Like waiting on a phone call.
Let's just say
Yeah.
we ain't the only ones. There's a lot of people out there that are not Keller anymore that still have their Keller signs on their properties. So if they want to go report us, I can report back. I haven't been reporting, so we haven't putting out that karma. We're good. Trainings. So Axon, the Michigan training for the beginning of March 4th through 6th has sold out. It's already overflowing. They moved the one that was scheduled to be the end of April, beginning of May to the beginning of April, end of March. So it's on April 1st, the actual training if you want to sign up to that one. That one is also still just a small class. They're only taking 100 people. So if you want to sign up for Michigan for that trip, that option is there too. We have they have multiple trainings going on weekly. So the morning sales huddle at 8 a.m. is basically like our one right here Wednesday that they cover all the accent items. Today's was overflowing with a lot of upcoming information. They talked about the stock. I was overloaded that I couldn't really understand it, but it's coming. They talked about there will be creating us profiles of like a certain platform where we could be tracking not only basically like our downline, our profit share. So that's coming and that's in the works. And inside Sky Slope, we should be able to track our cap. Mind you, right now, the way you track your cap is you say, Jackie, what's my cap? And I say, give me a day to recalculate to make sure I have you calculated and here's your number. But they'll have it digitally in Sky Slope for our cap, but for our downline, there's going to be a special like account that we log into and we could track our profit share or whatnot, whatever they call it, the downline itself. And then you can also use your own special link to refer agents into yours so that it automatically, if they sign up, they get put under you when you're sharing that link. So Wednesday's huddle is a good one to try to be a part of. For those that are TCs, the the dot loop 101, the deal desk 101, those are the trainings your TCs need to be on. If you have not done the onboarding phases are good pieces of information. It's a lot of information in there, but there was in today's morning huddle, they readdressed one of the information that they announced during the onboarding, which is there's a packet, which I'm going to be forwarding it to everybody, is with all the lists of all the different places that you could register as a referral platform to get referrals from. So like, we've gotten you guys all connected to have the option to do Opcity. There's others like Ojo. There's other programs like relocation companies. And there's some that in the sense don't really service our areas, but some that do. And so the best way is to sign up to as many as you want, and it gives you that opportunity to get business from these different revenues. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's up to you. But the fact that they already compiled it to one list makes it so amazing, because if you wanted to do that, you could. Level Up, the one that was going to Beverly Hills, those trainings for this month got moved to March. So instead of us going to Beverly Hills next week, they are coming to us in Visalia on March 13th. So we are working with the coordinators to get our location. As soon as we know the location, we will be blasting it out. The goal is that we would get as many of our agents there, as well as bring in our referral friends, like refer other agents, as well as lenders are to come and participate and learn. So if you go to the Level Up site, you could find the agenda, the speakers, and more information about it. But basically, if you can, please save it on your schedule for March 13th. It is pretty much an all-day event. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock, followed by kind of like a happy hour mixer afterwards.
I really want everybody to go.
Please.
I don't I don't pressure too much, but this one is super important to me. We convinced them to come to Visalia. So we want to really show a good turnout. And so I don't pressure, but honestly I'm pressuring this time. I really need everybody to show up and bring somebody. It's good opportunity. If you know somebody who's thinking about getting their license, bring them. If you know somebody who's studying to get their license, bring them. Agents from other brokerages, lenders, um, please bring them all. I'll probably give more points for leads for people who show. I don't know if I have to do that, but we need people to show up. Please, please, please.
Yep.
It's a free event, Kevin. Yes, it's free.
What is Sky Slope? Who said that?
This one is what is Sky?
No, they said Sky Slopes events. What is that again?
Sky Slope is what we're using for compliance now.
Oh,
So i.e. your TC will take care of that for you.
okay.
So also, once again, the Success Center is where you can access everything from your Accent email under Gmail. Under the shared drives, you can access their recordings, all their fun information, along with helpful info, anything you may need. And then whatever you can't find there and you need, just call me and I'll try to help find it for you. The way you get to it is from when you're logged into your Google Accent email, go to your Google Drive, select shared drives, not my drive, not shared with me, shared drives. And then from the shared drive, you can access the Success Center.
This is just the start of the accent stuff, though, guys. They are adding more and more and more value. I mean, just that whole sheet, Jackie, of where you can get referral business from. They've done the work for us. You don't have to go around and search for it. They have. So
Oh, that was the other thing that they mentioned too in the meeting today. So they are creating a website, i.e. designed to compete with Zillow, Redfin, to be basically all platform of homes searches. And then they'll give an opportunity for those that want to sign up to get leads from there. You can, but they have like ISAs and whatnot, so it will be a referral based aspect. However, any of your people that you already have in your Lofty already as your contact, if they make their way into that site, they're still your lead and redirected back to you. So the key is make sure your leads are in your Lofty first. So that way they're not landing on there, looking for you and get routed to someone else.
And I want to tell you that that does work because I pay for those Lofty leads and it'll send me a lead and then it'll say, this is a match for whatever agent who's actually already working with that lead. So then I just send it over to that person. I don't assign that lead to anybody. So if you have it in Lofty, it cross checks and it will send it back to you.
And as first to enter, basically gets the credit. So like if Ronnie and I both have a mutual lead, if Ronnie puts it in before me, from my understanding, if I put them in, they don't get my emails. I have their info in there, but they're not getting the contact me. They're getting contacted from Ronnie first.
Which is better than sync because remember with sync only one person could have the lead. There were some crossovers with that, like I'd enter somebody and then it didn't tell me that the lead belonged to somebody else. It just would not let me enter the lead, but it's because it wouldn't even
Can
let
I
me.
say something about Lofty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, an issue that has come up with Lofty, or not an issue, but remember I did that open house scan, the QR code? That was beautiful. That was amazing.
Mhm.
But if you don't turn off the AI, it says, "Hi, this is Anna from Downtown Realty, with accent." So you thought it was Anna below. So I screenshot it and sent it to Anna. I'm like, "Hey, is this your lead? I don't want to like step on toes. Are you messaging this person?" She's like, "No, that's not me." And then Anthony, no, that's the AI's name, and it's spelled just like Anna Below's name, so they think it's Anna Below. So I
Yeah,
would
you
just
know what though? I've had that with the leads. I like it. I leave it on
the
because
Anna.
yeah, because
It
they
says, "Hi,
start,
I'm Anna."
yeah, it's like an assistant. They start talking to my clients. My clients start talking to them. I've left it.
You can't.
Think the
That's
client.
AI's name. Is Anna? But
If
my
you
phone.
don't like it, you just turn the AI off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying though. Just turn the AI off because then either the open house people were like, "Hey, I thought your name was Ronnie," and I'm like, "It is. That's just an AI that gets sent out."
So it's either you can turn it off or you can make sure you tell people right away, hey, my AI assistant Anna might be reaching out to
It
you.
would be helpful that Anna said, this is Ronnie's assistant, or this is an assistant of downtown, not Anna with Downtown Realty." Poor
Yeah,
Anna is probably
yeah.
gonna get.
I got a question. The referrals, the leads that are coming in, where are they going to be coming from? Are they coming from Op City? Are they coming from Realtor One? Are they coming from where?
All
Where?
over. We have them coming in from Op City. We have them coming in from Realtor VIP, and we've got them coming in from Lofty. I'm also giving out my sign calls. Everything that I'm giving out as leads right now.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't been joining in, our morning huddles on Monday are at 8:30 a.m. and our weekly trainings are 11 here. And we still use the same code, the sellrealestatelakeagirl.com, passcode 101. Wrong button.
I think it's important that that huddle that you got all the information about the referrals and all that. Was that this morning's huddle, Jackie?
Yes,
At 9 a.m., right?
8 a.m., 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. our time.
Oh, 8 a.m. Yeah, I've got to put that one on my calendar. I think that one, there's a lot of information that I'm missing out on even. I'm going to put that in my calendar as a reoccurring event. I think that's a good one to hop on and see what's going on.
In the email I sent out to you guys, because sometimes you guys forget or whatnot, but this page that has the office information, it has in here our codes as well as our Wi-Fi passwords. So in case if like for some reason you forget, can't find it, It's in your emails in this sheet, okay? But of course, you can always text us, do a group text to Sarah, Romy, and I, not just one of us, so that way one of us can respond. Whoever quickest. Our Circle of Excellence wall is up, thanks to Miss Samantha and Louis Jr. They took care of that for us. Our monthly newsletter went out at the beginning of the month. Make sure you are sharing them. Someone did say that they did notice that their lofty messages on emails were going to spam. So make sure you're kind of letting your leads know to check to unspam it. So that way they can get your information, when you're contacting them or sending them mass, they get the actual notification.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm going back to that whole AI thing with Anna, you know. When you do the when you sign somebody up in the Lofty, they get a welcome email. Can we edit that welcome email?
I believe we can do the templates, right? From
Yeah, on your, you can set your
Yeah.
template.
And I wonder if you could put in your welcome email. You may time because when I go into like an escrow with my clients, I introduce every single person that's going to be a part of the transaction, right? Like, this is so and so, this is your escrow officer, this is Rocky, she's my admin. You're going to be hearing from her from time to time. I'm wondering in that welcome email if you could edit that to say, you may from time to time hear from my assistant, Anna. You don't necessarily have to say it's AI, but I wonder if you said my assistant.
There's a thing though, because I just chat GPT'd it. It said in Lofty CRM, you can change the name of your AI assistant. It's
Oh,
set automatically on one and it gives a breakdown on how to do it. So I'll try it and then let you know if it works.
okay. And then I wonder if the welcome email, if you could also put that in there.
Yeah,
And then,
you can. You can edit your template.
right. But then when you do, so Ronnie, when you do the open house, right, and they do the QR code and it goes into Lofty, do they get anything at that point, like a welcome email, or do you know what that triggers when they go in there? When
They
they
do, yeah. It's automatically set. They got a welcome email, but no text until today.
Okay.
It's
So
weird. It was a
so
little
if,
delayed in the text.
so if we did change that AI name, that might work. And then if we put it in the welcome email, that from time to time you may hear from my assistant, whatever you name your assistant, right? That might clear up some of the confusion.
Hey,
I'm just
so
gonna
I
name it myself.
Huh?
I'm just gonna name it myself because it says, "Hey, this is blank from Downtown Realty."
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
a
just,
good idea.
hey,
Yeah,
it's Ronnie.
good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, just name it you. Mhm. Because some of my clients start engaging with AI, like I see it, and I think, okay, well, whatever. And they've kind of, and even some of the leads that came in on Lofty, that's actually where I saw it. They started engaging with her, and some of them, like some of them were having full on conversations with her. So I let
hey,
it go.
so I added all those leads to Lofty, and this morning I realized it automatically will start messaging people that I haven't gone into and touched buttons. So the one person that it decided to message 7 times in the last week was Michael from Main Street.
Oh no.
Michael is suing them right now, so that was not a good text. Yeah. So make sure you go in and put your settings because the AI is doing things without permission.
Mhm.
So you have to put in there to opt out of AI.
Mhm.
Or it'll message just whoever you put in there. Because my mom got bombarded with messages, but that's fine. Just as a test, or put someone in there as a tester and just see what the AI does, or just turn it off. Yeah, my mom does. It does. Yes, the AI does default to on, right, Anthony? That's what happened. But it was only messaging that one client, right?
It only messaged 2 clients. It messaged
That's what's
Michael
so
and a
weird.
lady named Laura.
Do
And
you
but
think
I
it's
Oh,
because
mine was
they
Laura's.
opened it, Anthony? Do you think it's
That's gotta
because
be
they
her.
went in and opened the email or did something?
I don't know. Unless once you add a lead, it automatically sends them a message right away. But I would feel like there would be plenty of them because I think I even added Ronnie onto it just to see what it would do. And I
Mhm.
don't know
I
if
never
she's
have.
gotten anything.
No, I haven't.
So it's on ramping without permission.
Correct.
And unless those two clients were already wherever these leads come from and it automatically gets them set up, I have no idea how it works.
Yeah.
Because maybe
Well,
Michael is looking to sell his house. Who knows?
Oh, that's true.
What's the
Yeah.
point of you
Good
on
idea.
ramping? You have to be doing lofty, is that how it's revenue?
What's that?
How does it ramp you in? I mean, did you have to click something somewhere to say, I wanna be in lofty?
Yes.
I wanna be.
Well, we just added our leads because we had the 50 leads and automatically it's signing up random clients. If it was doing it to everybody, it would make sense. You would just turn it off, right? But it's doing it to random clients. So we don't know if it's them clicking something or we're missing a click somewhere. But we'll figure it out. I don't know. Have you guys had any issue with that or no?
No.
Chris? No? They haven't messaged your clients at all? AI?
Not that.
Jared, no?
No.
No. Cause and we didn't know either until you go to Lofty AI. So you'll have your chat. So everybody go check, go to your chat. And then there's a separate section that says AI chat. And you'll see all the people it's been messaging.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's not in your regular chat. I think you turn it
Yeah,
off. I'm
it's
gonna mess.
it's on the top left of the screen. Once you get into Lofty, if you're on the app, and then you just see your normal chats, and then up on the top left it says AI or notice for notifications. You click on the AI one, and then there's a list of AI things.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
Okay.
the
So then
easier
once,
way is to check on your phone to see if it's been
Yeah.
any.
So on your phone, the app on the phone.
On your phone, you'll hit chat and then you'll go up to AI chat up in the top left. And it'll show you everyone it's been messaging.
mine doesn't
Oh.
have AI chat.
Isn't that how we found it, Anthony?
Yeah,
And then
you go up it above all chats, Jackie, on the left-hand side. It says AI. Just click on that. If you go
and
into
then
chat,
it'll
and then it shows
But
you what AI.
Jackie has an Android, so the Google app might be different than
Oh,
the
that's
Apple
right.
app.
let
That's
me
right.
see yours. Well, you
Yeah.
have that damn black screen where nobody could see. Oh, so it hasn't messaged anybody because it would be right there. And then it asks you to, once you open it, it will push it into your all chats. If that makes sense. Yeah, so you don't have one either. It will be in the top left under the notifications. And it'll tell you if it's been messaging or not.
Okay, so if it doesn't have an AI option, then I'm good.
You should be good, right?
It
Anthony?
should be
Or I think
okay.
that's, we just like randomly, we were on Lofty this morning messing around with it. And we stumbled across it. We're like, whoa, look at Anna from downtown has been messaging our clients 12 times a day.
Where's that at?
It should be on your app, not on the,
Have that app.
you don't have the app, then you should be okay.
I didn't realize he was
I'll come help.
upstairs. So marketing,
Space station.
don't forget to keep still submitting your marketing requests so that Romy can take care of you. You can use it for your sell pendings, your just listed, anything and everything that you can think of, marketing wise. Our newest agents, we haven't had anyone new since our last meeting. We had Miss Carolina join us in October, and in November we had Miss Connie as well as Mr. West.
What?
And then in January, we had Eric as well as Anthony join us.
Woo!
Our top 5 listing agents for January were Mr. Anthony Hargis,
Oh, that's me.
1 unit at $1,499,000. Miss Tracy Dan took on 3 units at $1,071,300. Mr. David Huddleston took on 1 unit at $905,000. Miss Connie Couts took on 2 units at $756,500. And Miss Melissa Craven took one at $599,900.
Woo!
We had a good January.
Yes.
And then our top 5 sales agents, we had Miss Marissa Griku close out 4 units at $1,198,890.
She's killing it.
Yes, she is. And then Miss Tamara Burgos closed out 2.75 at $1,145,000. And then Miss Ronnie Long closed out 3 units at $800,077,488.
What's up?
That's what I was wondering.
The way George gets a 0.75 is so Tammy's 0.75 is because one of her deals she paid a referral to 25% to JJ. So JJ's 75 is made up of the 25% from Tamara's, and his 50 is there was someone else he gave a lead to, in which it was split a 50-50. So he got 50 credit, she got 50 credit. So 2.75 units at 766,490. And then Mr. Jared Davis closed out 3 units at 765,000.
Like that suit, Jared.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right. Is it?
Hey, Anna,
MLS tour, Mr. Greg and Jared have been holding down the fort in Porterville. Miss Connie Kelso has been holding down the fort in Visalia on Thursdays. If you can make it out to them, try to go, engage, participate, network with the various agents. Oh, I forgot Maribel and Samantha and Amy have been going too to the Porterville. We've been getting more and more traction in Porterville.
is it fun?
Of course
It
it
is. I think it's fun.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
We saw an amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
And where?
Parabellum.
I thought it was in.
Antiques all over the house. Antiques. I finally went to Stafford's this morning. Yeah. Did another Stafford's report.
Yeah. I had I was
Yeah.
getting ready and I took my dog outside and my neighbor's German Shepherd attacked us.
Oh, no.
Killed my dog.
Oh, that happened before the tour?
Huh?
Before the MLS tour?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
I was getting ready and then he was, kept going in circles, and so I took him outside. So they were running loose and yeah.
Aw.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible.
Well, I will say this, a couple weeks back, we went to a home that Gene had listed in Woodville.
Mhm.
And this home in Terabella, and both of those homes are homes, honestly, that after we toured, we hung around.
Yeah.
And just talked about the homes, because I mean, they were just so awesome,
Mhm.
you know?
Putting your listings on tour are helpful in so many ways. And it's good to go as an agent because there's times where the photos don't really portray the property enough that you might overlook a property. And when you go on tour and you see it, you're like all of a sudden thinking, oh my God, this might work for such and such client. And next thing you know, you might be making that deal happen. And so by putting your listings on tour, you help get re-engaged those other agents to start thinking, do I have a buyer or client for this home? As well as you going makes you think, do I have a client for this home? It's helpful. Please make sure I have your agent bios. If you haven't done so, we will be sending you ChatGPT generated bios telling you to approve it or it's getting posted anyways. Edit or approve, please. So lack of response is approval. Pretty much. I want those squares filled in, please. It's like your headshots. If you haven't noticed on your MLS, almost everyone's headshots filled in for a reason. I fill in your headshots everywhere I can. If you see somewhere your headshot is not the one you like, make sure you email the downtown email telling us, please update my photo to this one. Because if we don't know which one's your favorite, we kind of pick or based off of what we know you've told us is your favorite. Please remember when returning your open house signs, make sure they're clean, but please let us know that you took signs to me and Romy. Let us know you took them, let us know you returned them. That way we know where we are at the different offices, so we know who is forgetting to return. Remember that for the open house signs in Visalia as well as Porterville, the combo thingy is Sarah's last four or her phone number, the 4549. In Exeter, the way to get to the signs is through the back area, and that one you just use the standard 7476 code. Reminder, Samantha Lemus is still our sign person. So if you ever have a doubt, just ask us to start the group text. We will start the group text for you. But try to keep in mind if the property is further than is in Visalia further out, try to give us 2 days notice or more so that way she can coordinate herself. CDAs, so CDAs are gonna be a little bit funky, but i.e. talk to me. If you need CDAs, make sure I am getting the information early. So make sure your TC is communicating with me early. And if you are the one doing it, like i.e. new construction, I need to know about it as early as possible. We do not want our checks going in full to Accent and having to deal with Accent depositing that check and then having to disperse it. We need to know early so that we can get escrows a CDA so they can disperse the money itself. If you are wanting your funds wired to your bank account, you can do so. If you want the check mailed to your house, you can do so. If you want the check where you pick it up in escrow, you can do that. Basically, as long as our files are complete in a timely manner. So TCs need to have the files in ahead of time. CDAs need to be requested 3 days prior to closing at minimum so that we can get you guys paid. We want everyone paid out quickly. We want to get ourselves paid out quickly. But the way we do that is making sure we're communicating in a timely manner. So please, I should know about your closing 5 days before, not the morning of.
5 days.
Well, if you even open up an escrow today and it's a cash deal, it's gonna close in 5 days. Make me one of your phone calls. If you're wanting any of the DT gear, we have that upstairs, including the St. Joseph statue for your listings that are having difficulty moving. There is instructions on how to
Wait, what is that?
to bury it as well as a prayer. It's a St. Joseph statue that you bury so that you could pray for get your listing sold.
Shall we put that up on who? Need that.
Yes, it does. Some people have seen it helpful. And then, did we miss anything, Sarah? Any other memos we gotta cover?
I don't think so. Just the 13th. Everybody put that in their calendar. And pickleball this Saturday. That should be fun. And it's covered. So Anna said they've played even if it's raining, but it doesn't say that it's supposed to rain. So we should be okay.
Okay, I have a question about my Fresno listing. It's been on the market 10 days, showed 16 times the first week.
Damn.
It's got 4 showings already scheduled this week. 3 were yesterday, 1's Friday, but no offers yet. And so the comps that I ran for these guys, I rechecked those comps today.
Mhm.
None of those houses have sold or went pending or anything. So, as far as price goes, because none of the other ones are coming down in price and everything's just stagnant right there in that area. But they're looking at the homes. So
You're using homes that are listed as comps, not homes that have sold?
no, both. But the ones that are listed are the ones that I'm currently looking at to see if they're doing price reductions, and they're not. And so I'm not gonna drop the price of our home because it's priced well. But I just thought maybe I'd
It's
get some
Greg,
advice.
it's not priced right. If you've got 16 showings and no offers, you're not priced right. It's too high. And so this is what I would do because there's only so many buyers right now, right? And so you've almost got to look at what your competition is and be better than them. So if there was a time that I was going to do a price reduction, I would absolutely do it right now so that you
Well,
get
here's the problem. It's a 4 bedroom. Everything else is 3. Everything else is priced higher. And nothing's moving.
right,
And they're not dropping. I hate to drop it of more. It's got 300 more square footage than the other homes.
Mhm.
And so Fresno. So I'm kind of looking at it's a bigger house, more bedrooms. It's just as nice as any of those. Same in a 5-year criteria as far as being built.
Mhm.
And it's getting a lot of action, but
to me, like Sarah says, buyers set prices, we don't.
Mhm.
And if 16 people have looked,
Yeah,
they're actively out there trying to find something and not want to offer,
all right.
that says something, you know?
And the agents are constantly asking questions about the solar, this and,
What's the solar payment?
one, right now it's 132 a month. They owe 22,000 on it.
That's not bad.
You might have new construction on your exterior. A lot of times that happens with the houses that were built like 5 years or less.
Yeah,
Then
Are
you
you
have the
getting,
competition with the, oh.
go ahead, sorry, Angelique.
I was just saying, then you have the competition with like the incentives that they're giving, and that's a lot of the reason why
Yeah.
sometimes people are not putting.
Yeah. Are you getting feedback, Greg, from the agents that are showing? Are you calling them and speaking?
oh yeah,
with
they're loving the house. Everybody loves the house, and it's like second on their list or third on their list. You know,
Right.
so
So there's something better that they're choosing, and it's not yours. It's something else.
right.
Do you own it? Or are you the owner or just?
No, just
Is the owner willing to flex on the price?
yeah, yeah.
I would be first in line to flex it then. Well,
I just didn't know after 1 week if I should do it after, it's been like 10 days. And those homes been on the market 18 days, 22 days, 113 days.
Yeah. I would go through this weekend probably and just see if you get any offers this weekend. If you don't, I'd reduce that price. There's no sense in waiting. If it's just going to make it stale if you wait 30 days.
Yeah, I was just concerned about when we start dropping prices, then people start waiting to see if they're going to drop prices again.
Not necessarily. If they know
Yeah,
it's once you get the price where it should be, then you'll start getting offers on it.
Mhm.
All right.
My Visalia one, it just went pending already. In a week.
Did it?
1 week.
I had like 8 showings on it, huge open houses.
That's right.
Multiple offers.
I've got 2 offers on Wall already, and I listed that one Sunday, and I've got 2 offers. But what I did was I went in and I looked at all of the active listings from 340 to 350, and then I went from 350 to 360, and there were out of the ones that were the lower bracket 340 to 350, mine was a standout because mine was in that price range. It had a 4th bedroom, it was remodeled. It's on Northwest Porterville, so we were top of the food chain in that bracket. When I went into the upper bracket 350 to 360, we weren't the most desirable one. There were other ones that were really competitive with us. So that's why we went top of that lower bracket. And we've got 2 offers on it already.
Well, I was also wondering because I showed them 9 houses last week, and out of the 9 homes, only 1 has went pending, and then it went back on the market.
Right.
And
So that
I
just
keep
shows you.
looking at those homes and wondering why they're not lowering their prices when they're not getting any, you know what I'm saying? They haven't lowered the prices in them either.
Well,
So I was wondering if there was something up, is somebody waiting on interest rates to drop? Is there something going on?
I mean, 2 wrongs don't make a right. If 2 houses are priced incorrectly, they're still priced incorrectly, right? So, and I think the problem is that there's more houses than there are buyers. The inventory is more than the buyers. I mean, if you see, like, do the price range, this is what you need to do, Greg. You need to go on that Fresno MLS and you need to see in your price range, like give it a 20 or a $30,000 span, how many houses have sold within the last 2 weeks, and then look at that same price range and see how many are active. That's going to tell you if there's 20 houses in that price range and only 1 is going pending, you better be the one that's the one they will pick. There's not a lot of buyers, right? Because that just shows there's just not a ton of buyers in that price range.
What's the price range on it?
465.
You would think Fresno would be.
Yeah,
I
and
feel like
it's in the Clovis school district. The junior high, the high school and the elementary are all like the Maple
And where's
Elementary,
your
and
new construction neighborhoods?
they are not around there. They're further out, but
Drive wise, though.
I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But
Because it's like in the sense of Porterville, it doesn't matter if it's really northwest, southwest. When we're looking Porterville, we're looking all over Porterville.
Yeah.
There's a preference, but at the end of the day, right now, it's all Porterville. It's all one.
Well,
And-
I talked to Adam yesterday, and he said that that area is so sought after that we should be getting an offer soon. So,
Right.
yeah.
Because even in some cases, you would have even potentially gotten even a low offer, if anything, if it was still within reasonable price point.
There's nothing funky about the house, right?
No, the house is nice.
Hmm.
Corner lot. Yeah.
So you ran comps, do you feel like it's good?
Yeah, in fact, I went less than all the comps. Even though it was bigger in square footage and had an extra bedroom, I went the lower route.
But you had a week though, and a few days would have been bad weather, like Sarah said, I think the weekend and see.
Yeah. I'll talk to him about that. And what would be a good drop in that?
I'd go to, where are you at right now?
465?
Yeah, I'd go 459. Get below that 460 mark
All right.
at least. Yeah, but I would wait through this weekend, Greg, and just kind of see, because it was President's Day last weekend, and there was, and the weather's been crazy, see.
Yeah, vacation.
Because of that one President's Day.
How long's it on? 18 days or something?
Yeah.
Huh?
It is.
Anything
is,
else to cover? Anybody needs, seller wants? Or vice versa?
Yeah.
You just can't compete with the incentives that the new builds are offering.
Hey, is there anything on our MLS that, or maybe I'm just ignorant and don't know, but that like that show you all the open houses that are gonna be on Saturday
Yeah,
without going to each individual home?
yeah, you do a search for open houses.
Yeah, I knew that.
So when you go to the MLS.
Now that you said that, I remember seeing it.
It's where you add your open house if you can list them.
You can do a search itself for open houses.
Big step. Log in.
Gotta love all these securities.
Yeah, but-
Hey, you just got it. So those are not in Brazil, and you can show
Pages, but you can do whatever you want.
My wife's getting dish, she said.
She's
Done the correct.
Just do YouTube TV.
Can you get HGTV and all that on that?
YouTube TV provides everything that cable would, but more. Like I can get the giant games and not have to pay extra for it.
Can you get all the games at one time?
Yeah, like the red zone type thing. All the big.
See, right here. When you go add field, it has public open houses.
No, I know that now. I've actually, yeah, duh. But it's not a dumb question.
No, it's a good question.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah, I think that's everything.
Okay,
I
goodbye.
have YouTube TV for football, but
I would just do that. You get everything you could.